welcome. Today's practice focuses on warming the spine, opening the chest, and bringing energy to the body on slow or rainy days. You'll ideally need two yoga blocks or a yoga bolster for this practice. But if you don't have those, you can simply do the postures without them. So when ready, let's begin. Let's start by setting up the blocks in this manner with the lowest height and medium height. Or if you want to go a bit deeper, you can place the block with the medium and the highest height. You can also use your bolster, or if you don't have them, you can simply lie on your back. And then sit in front of the blocks. Try to settle the first block somewhere below the shoulder blades or the chest, and the second block below the head, not the neck. So it gives a slight tuck in your chin towards the chest. You can keep the knees bent, knees touching, feet apart, or you can allow the legs to straighten. And then relax the arms by your side, palms face up. And we stay here for a few mindful breaths. Allow the body and mind to settle. So focus your attention on the flow of the breaths. Notice the sensation in and around the shoulders. Notice the sensation in your chest. And take easy, slow breaths. Your face is relaxed. We stay here for a few more slow breaths. Try to stay present in the body in this moment. Notice the fall and rise of the belly or the chest as you breathe. Take one more breath here. And then if your knees are bent, straighten your legs. And then bring your feet together. Choose to point the feet or keep them flexed. And then lower the arms by your side, palms face down. And then on the inhale, extend the arms over the head, palms face up. Maybe top of the hands touch the floor, maybe not. And if you feel this is too much, you can decrease the height of the block under the head so it becomes level with the one under your chest. And as you exhale, lower the arms by your side. Again, inhale, arms over the head, belly in. Exhale, lower the arms by your side. 3 more cycles of breath here. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, arms over the head. Exhale, lower. And the last round, slowly bring the arms over the head and hold. And if the feet are flexed, point the feet. If the feet are point, flex. Think of showing the armpits more to the ceiling. Hug the belly in, chest open. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower the arms by your side. Bend the knees, feet flat. You can take the hands under the head, lift the head off the first block so you can put it away. Prop yourself onto your elbows so you can remove the second block and slowly lie all the way onto your back. Keep the feet almost hip distance apart, and when you extend the arms forward, see if you can touch the heels with your fingertips. It depends on the length of your arms. Maybe you cannot touch the heel, but sense that your knees are almost over the heels. Roll the shoulder blades under the chest. Inhale, press into the feet. Lift the hips up into the earth. Hold it here for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lower. And if you have block, you can place a block in this manner in between your inner thighs. And again, lift the hips up into the earth. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, slowly lower. 3 more times. Inhale, hips up and hold for 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. And we repeat 2 more times. Inhale, hips up, hold, 3, 2, 1. Slowly lower. Last round, hips up and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the spine back and down. If there is block in between your thighs, put that away. And one more time, press into the feet. Lift the hips up and now place one block with the lowest height under your hips, not the lower back. Or you can stack your blocks on top of each other for more height. Again, roll the shoulder blades under the chest. Walk the feet forward. You can stay here or you can straighten your legs. Toes point up to the ceiling. Option to extend the arms over the head. You can hook your thumbs, palms face up. Belly in, and we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the arms by your side, bend your knees, place the feet flat on the mat. And as you press into your feet, lift the hips up so you can remove the block, roll the spine all the way back and down. Knees touching, feet apart, and linger here. Or draw the knees towards the chest, hands on your kneecaps, a slight rock from side to side. Maybe hug the shin, rock from side to side. And when ready, you can roll onto one side body and press yourself all the way back and up, and we meet in tabletop on the hands on the knees. So line the shoulders over the wrists, hips over the knees. Spread your fingers wide, and as you inhale, start to extend the spine, chest open, chin up. Exhale, draw the belly in, round the back, chin to chest. 4 more cycles of breath. Inhale to extend, chest open. Exhale, hug the belly in, round the back. And repeat 3 more times at your own pace. Moving with the breath. Moving the spine from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. 1 more cycle of breath here. And after the next exhale, pause in neutral tabletop. Walk the knees back. Shift the chest forward, slowly with control all the way onto your belly. Roll the inner thighs up to the ceiling. You want to keep the elbows almost over your wrist. Elbows point back. Inhale, lift the chest and head into baby cobra. Then press into the palms, send the hips back over the heels, child pose. And we do it dynamically. Inhale, shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, slowly lie all the way onto the belly. Inhale, chest and head up. Inhale, press into your palms. Exhale, hips back over the heels. 3 more cycles. Inhale, slowly come forward. Exhale, all the way onto your belly. Inhale, lift the chest and head up, pause. Exhale, shift the hips back over the heels. Again, inhale, come forward. Exhale, slowly with control, all the way onto your belly. Inhale, lift the chest and head up. Exhale, press the hips back over the heels. 1 last time. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, all the way onto the belly. Inhale, chest and head up. Elbows point back, and we hold. Maybe hover the hands off the floor. And we'll hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Press into the palms, send the hips back over the heels. Walk the hands forward, hips back over the heels, chest, forehead, descend. And we stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Lift the chest, lift the head, walk the hands towards the right edge of your mat. You can reach the left hand diagonal and press the left hip towards the left heel. Breathing into the left side lower back for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, walk the hands back to the center. Exhale towards the left edge of your mat. Reach the right hand in diagonal. Again, think of pressing the right hip towards the right heel. 3, 2, and 1. Walk the hands back to the center. Bring the shoulders over the wrist. Knees together or knees hip distance apart, but knees behind the hips. Then press into the palms. Push the chest away from the floor. Hug the navel in towards the spine. Then choose to stay here or lift the knees up into high plank. And hold high plank for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips back and up into downward facing. Little step forward with your feet. Feet almost hip distance apart and your toes point forward. Now press into the palms. Lengthen the side of the trunk. Let the head drop. Chin towards the chest. Lower belly in. We stay here for 3, 4, 2. Send the sit bones back and up a bit more. And on the next exhale, knees down. We meet in tabletop. Hips back over the heels. Child pose. Maybe stack the fists under the forehead. Stay here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. On the next inhale, come back onto your hands, onto your knees. If you have block and you want a bit more challenge, you can settle your blocks almost shoulder distance apart in this manner. Or simply keep the hands on your mat. Spread the fingers wide and make sure your palms are flat on the block. You can take the knees slightly behind the hips. Shift the chest and chin forward. Belly in. Then as you exhale, come into baby chaturanga. Inhale, press yourself back and up. And repeat it 4 more times. You can lift the feet up when you lower to baby chaturanga. Inhale, press yourself back and up. 3 more times. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back and up. 2 more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back and up. Last round. Exhale, lower. Inhale, back and up. Walk the knees back. Send the hips back over the heels. Rotate the elbows towards the ground. Take a moment to open the armpits. And on the next inhale, back onto your hands, back onto your knees. Remove the block. And we meet in downward facing dog. Hips back and up. Head is dropping. Lower abdomen drawn in. And we stay here for 3, 2, and on the next inhale, gaze in between the hands and start to walk the feet forward, half the distance in chest, open, flat back. You can keep the feet hip distance, shoulder distance apart. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold, bend your knees as much as you need. Let the head drop. Maybe hold on your opposite elbows. And when ready, by pressing into the heels, lift the sit bones up to the ceiling. Long neck. Take some moment. You can allow the spine to unwind. You can sway from side to side. And we stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Release the arms, lower belly drawn in, vertebra by vertebra, roll the spine all the way back and up. Neck and head are fast to come all the way up. And then maybe base of the big toes touch, maybe feet hip distance apart. Push down into your feet, extend the arms over the head, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, bend your right. Breathe into the left side body. Keep the belly drawn in. We stay here for 3, 2, And one. Inhale back to the center. Catch the right wrist with the left hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend to your left. Breathe into the right side body for 3. Chest to stay open, neck relax. 2 and 1. Inhale back to the center, arms by your side, pause. Inhale, hips back and down into chair pose. Squeeze the inner knees towards the midline. Exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, flat back, chest open. Exhale, step the left foot back and adjust your feet so your feet are almost hip distance apart. And then extend the arms over the head, high lunge. Right hip back, left hip forward. Belly. Lift the center of your chest. Show the armpits to the front of the room. Choose to stay here or interlace the fingers behind the head. Open the elbows to the back of the room. Then send the center of your chest forward and up for 3, 2, and 1. Extend the arms over the head. Plant your palms onto your mat. Step the right foot back into plank. We'll hold plank for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Knees down. 8, lean pose. Keep the belly hug in. Chest and chin at the same time touch the floor. So 8 parts of your body are in contact with the ground. Then untuck the feet. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower your forehead. Inhale, upward facing, arms straight, chest forward and up. Exhale, send the hips back and up into downward facing dog. And let's hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Left leg back and up, 3-legged like a dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands and set up for a high lunge. Focus the gaze, arms over the head. Left hip back, right hip forward. Maybe bend the right knee to go deeper. And then straighten the right leg. Again, choose to stay here or switch the interlace of your fingers behind the head. Lift the center of your chest forward and up. And we'll hold it here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Arms over the head. Slowly with control, fingertips touch the floor. Gaze forward ahead of your mat. Biggest step forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees into chair pose, arms over the head. Come all the way up, arms by your side. Samasthiti. Pause. When ready, open your feet almost shoulder distance apart. Check your feet. Feet are parallel. Spread the toes wide. Support the hips into your hand. Root down into the feet. Hug the belly in. Push the thighs forward. And think of lifting the ribs up and away from the pelvis. Show the chest to the ceiling. Elbows point back. Slight tuck in the chin. And we'll hold it here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Slowly roll the spine back and up. Arms by your side, pause. Feet together. Inhale, hips back and down into chair pose, arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, chest open. Exhale, step the right foot back, lower the right knee, low lunge. Check the left knees over the left ankle and extend the arms over the head. Again, belly in, hips sink down. Choose to stay here or interlace the hands behind the head, or this time hold your opposite elbows. Maybe you can rest the back of your head on your forearms. Then lead with the center of your chest. Show the chest to the ceiling for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Inhale, arms over the head. Plant your palms, right knee up. Left foot back into plank, and we'll hold it here for 3. Navel in towards the spine for 2, and 1. Knees down. Ashtanga Namaskara, 8, lean pose. Chest and chin at the same time touch the floor. Inhale, untuck the feet, chest and head up. Exhale, lower the forehead. Inhale, upward facing arms straight, chest forward, maybe chin up. Exhale, hips back and up, downward facing dog for 3. Again, lower belly in, sit bones back and up for 2. And 1. Right leg back and up into 3-legged like a dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, lower the left knee, low lunge. Arms over the head. You can untuck the left foot. And then belly in, hips descend. Choose to stay here. Or interlace the fingers behind the head. Or switch the hold of your elbows behind the head. Belly drawn in, lift the center of your chest forward and up for 3, 2, and 1. Arms over the head, fingertips touch the floor. Left knee up, gaze forward ahead of your mat, big step forward, half belly. Exhale, nose towards the knees. Inhale, bend your knees into chair pose, arms over the head. Exhale, arms by your side, Samasthiti. Good. When ready, again feet, maybe shoulder distance, maybe mat distance apart, but strong rooted legs. So take a moment, push down into your feet. This time extend the arms over the head. Your palms face each other. There's external rotation in your arms. Think up, rooting down into your feet, pushing the thighs forward, lifting the ribs up and away from the pelvis. So creating a space in the lumbar spine. Show the chest to the ceiling. And stay here for 3, 4, 2, and 1. Inhale, slowly backing up. Arms by your side, feet together, pause. Push down into your feet, arms over the head. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back, chest open. Exhale, plant your palms and step or walk your feet back into downward facing dog. And we'll hold downward facing for 5, 4. Back of the head is relaxed. 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, tabletop. And slowly sit back onto your heels for a moment. So choose to stay here sitting on your heels. Make sure there's no pressure in the knees, or if you have a block, you can sit on one block with the lowest height. So you place the block under your sit bones, toes point back, and you are not sitting on your heels. So you are sitting in Virasana hero pose. You can keep the knees together. If you feel pressure, you can widen the distance in between the knees. Maybe sit on 2 blocks stacked on top of each other. If the knees do not feel good here, then remove the block and extend the arms out in front of you. So take a moment, soft shoulders. We stay here for 3. Good. And on the next inhale, extend the arms over the head. Interlace your fingers, turn the palms up to the ceiling. And then soften the shoulders down. Think of creating space in between your vertebrae. And we stay here for 3, 2, and 1. As you exhale, twist to your right. Left hand behind the right thigh, right hand on the lower back, or maybe right fingertips can touch the floor. Inhale, pull the crown of your head up. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. And we stay here for 3, 2, 1. Turn the head, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, untwist, arms over the head. Switch the interlace of your fingers. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Again, length through the spine for 3, 2, and 1. Hug your belly and twist to the left. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. 3, 2, and 1. Turn the head, look over the right shoulder. Then inhale, arm twist, arms over the head, and relax the arms by your side. So if you have block underneath you, you can put the block away. We meet in plank. Shoulders over the wrist. You can extend one leg back at a time, or you can extend both legs and we meet in plank. And you can rock the plank back and forth. 3, 2, and 1. Press the hips back and up, downward facing. Feet almost hip distance. Shoulder blades are open away from the spine. We stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, tabletop. And you can come into child pose for 3. Soft shoulders, 2. And on the next inhale, roll the spine all the way back and up. Come all the way up. Good. Make 2 fists in between the knees and come onto your shins, kneeling position. Check the shins are parallel with each other. And again, support the hips into your hands, elbows point back. Same thing we did from standing. Now we want to root down into the shins and into the top of the feet. Strong rooted legs. Hug the belly. Push the thighs forward. And again, think of lifting the ribs up, 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 away from the hip. Show the chest to the ceiling. And just lead with the center of your chest. Do not release the neck. And we'll stay here for 5. Soft hips for 4. 3. And you keep breathing. 2. And 1. Inhale, roll the spine up. Slowly sit back onto your heels. You can hug the belly in, round the back, chin to chest. And then come into neutral spine. Stay here for a moment. You can also do child pose if it doesn't give you lightheaded, dizziness. Or simply stay here for 3. Soften the shoulders for 2. And 1. So if you're in child pose, roll the spine up. And then we'll all shift the hips to one side. Stretch the legs out in front of you for a moment. You can keep the feet hip distance apart. And if you have block or bolster, you can place the bolster on your legs. You can place your blocks in this manner. And then inhale, lengthen. When ready, pivot on your hip crease and support the forehead on the block. So any height setting. You can allow the spine to round now. Come to your appropriate edge. Soft shoulders. And we stay here for 5. 4. If you don't have a block, simply allow the head to hang. 3. 2. And on the next inhale, lift the head, roll the spine all the way back and up, put the blocks away, bend your knees, feet flat, and lie all the way on your back. Lengthen the back of your head, relax the arms by your side, lower back is settled onto the ground. And when ready, hug the right knee to your chest. Straighten the left leg. Pause here for a moment. And then cross the right knee over to the left. Keep the right shoulder heavy. And you can always turn your head to one side. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly back to the center. Allow the right leg to straighten. Hug the left knee to your chest. Pause. You can slightly squeeze the left knee towards the chest, and when ready, cross it over to the right. Left shoulder heavy. Again, maybe turn the head to one side. And we stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly back to the center. You can hug both knees to the chest, rock from side to side. Notice how you feel in the lower back, middle back. And when you are ready, allow the legs to relax. So if you have a bolster, you can slide the bolster under your knees. If you have blocks, you can settle your blocks in this manner. Shoulder blades roll under the chest. Palms open, facing up. Slowly prepare for the final rest pose, Shavasana. Take a moment. Then from the toes to the crown of the head, let go completely. Allow the entire body, heart and mind to rest and relax for a few moments. And slowly allow the breaths to deepen. Wiggle the toes, the fingers. You can circle the ankles, the wrists in both directions. And when ready, bend your knees. Roll onto one side body. And slowly spiral yourself up into any seated position. When you are seated, join the hands at the heart level. Take a deep breath in and deep breath out. And gently rest your hands on the heart center. Again, pause for a breath. And then hands on the closed eyes. When you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you feel better. If you have any question, you can leave the question in comments. And if you enjoyed the practice, please like, subscribe for more videos like this.